Um, I've mulled over making this video for a couple of days, if I'm honest. It's not really the kind of upbeat, lively, educational, fun, nice video I thought I'd be making at the start of this of my channel, but there you go. So a couple of weeks ago I was on a shoot in Newcastle, and I got a text from a childhood friend to find out that one of our friends who I'd grown up with had passed away on Christmas Day. He had been out swimming in the sea in another part of the world, had got caught in a current or a bad riptide, and had struggled and was pulled in by lifeguards and rescuers, and they couldn't revive him, and it's a bit shit. He growing up, there was probably 4 or 5 of us that would always hang out together, always do stuff, and looking back, he was one of those ones that you've just always got fond memories of, really. Played in a bit of a band with him for a few years. He was an incredibly talented guitarist. He looked like a 35-year-old metalhead when he was only about 14, 15, 16, but he was a good kid. He was very creative. He was a brilliant guitarist. Growing up, he was just a brilliant guitarist. I thought he was amazing. He was one of those kids growing up that you look back and you can just remember all the times that you guys got into trouble growing up. Having sleepovers and sneaking out of the house, and at 3 o'clock in the morning to go cow tipping and things like that. He was a good kid, and he was a year younger than me, and that's no age to lose your life, really. It just doesn't feel right. It's a tragic accident, and yeah, it's just not great. No one should go at that age, really. Your parents shouldn't survive you in an ideal way. Not that there's anything ideal about it, but yeah, he was a good kid. And on Wednesday, I'm gonna go head back home, go down to the memorial service and his funeral, and pay my respects and stuff. And it just kind of keeps reminding me, really, that life is too short, and you can go off and do something one day and just not come back from it. And that doesn't have to be scary, it doesn't have to be dangerous, it could just be anything. You could walk out onto the street and get run over by a bus without realising it, or hit by a driver when out walking and not know what was happening. And life is really short, and it can be very short, and yet we complain about the mundane and the basic things in life, and we don't appear to be as grateful as we should be, and we take things for granted and people for granted, and we play safe, and we live in that middle lane that kind of just isn't a good place to live. It's it's not where the exciting things happen. It's not where those things in your life that fill you up and make you resonate, that's not where they exist. And you've got to squeeze every single ounce out of life because it could be gone tomorrow. And it just goes to show you how fickle and impermanent life can be, and it's a really shitty reminder of that, to be fair. It's I haven't spoken to him in about 15 years, something like that, which is awful when you grow up with people, but that's what life's like. You drift away and you go off and you do your own things, and from the things I've heard, he's gone off and done some pretty cool stuff, and he seemed to be happy, and that's a good thing. But yeah, it goes to show that life's probably too short, and you need to make the most out of everything that you've got. And I'm very grateful now that I'm now doing things in my life that truly make me happy, that truly are the things that I feel I can give out to the world, as corny as that sounds. But I don't think I could have. I think if I think deep down I could die happy now, if that's not too morbid thing to say, because people could really genuinely say, oh, he died doing what he loved. He was living the life that he wanted to live, and that's finally where I am. It's taken me a long time to get there, and I hope that my friend Lee was the same, and I hope his family and close friends and stuff and loved ones can remember the good bits of him, and all the happiness he brought. I can remember some great laughs with him growing up. Really can. He was a good kid. So apologies for the morbid tone, and I will try to resume with some helpful photography things and inspiration and realisms and stuff. But yeah, I wanted to kind of say something, I guess. Just felt like it was the right thing to do. Yeah, just squeeze everything out of life you can before it disappears, because it could just disappear tomorrow and then it's gone.